This streamer is...
Okay, I don't know if this is the latest and greatest, like the most up-to-date situation. To be fair, let me see. I've heard that there's even more stuff happening now with, pirate software. Bro, we got a lot of Atozy videos to catch up. We're gonna have to do like an entire stream just of Atozy videos. Damn.
destroyed his image in the last
hopefully this like has like the latest and greatest news.
Months, and everything that we're covering today is just so laughably stupid that it doesn't even make sense, and why he's acting the way he is. Starting with allegedly issuing a false DMCA takedown to an indie game creator because of a joke that he made in his game. And that's far from the only pile of trash that he's been a part of this year, with incident after incident essentially making his entire platform a certified printing press of bad takes. This dude somehow is just mass distributing negative aura. But today we're talking about Pirate Software, or Jason Thor Hall, who's a former Blizzard employee who decided to become...
That's a great way to do it. He's not losing aura. Bro is caught, like, he's not, sorry. He is not losing aura. He is oozing negative aura. Like, it's very specific.
Streamer. And in the last few months, he's just slowly became a little bit of a laughing stock of the internet. And this is all mainly for saying dumb stuff with full confidence, getting blasted by every corner of the internet, and then doubling down like his ego is on life support, and denial is the only way that's keeping it all pumping. So let's rewind a bit, because there's a lot to this story. Months ago, Pirate was a part of a hardcore World of Warcraft guild called OnlyFangs. They were playing a new twist of World of Warcraft called Hardcore, and it's similar to how Hardcore in Minecraft works. If you die in the game, you lose everything. All the hours you spent leveling on the character is now completely gone. And this new twist brought a lot of people who played WoW back in the day back to the game, including some large influencers. So this guild, by the name of OnlyFangs, wasn't just like filled with your, like, I guess your typical MMO grinders. It was also packed with big streamers, and the only way that you would really join this guild is if you had a large platform. And when it came to getting into this guild, it didn't really matter if you were really good at WoW or not. All it really mattered is if you had a large platform. So the people streaming on this guild had pretty solid...
And I'll be honest, that kind of became a problem, because most of the people that joined were sort of just there for the clout. I was lucky enough to watch some of their raids.
Mistake, it was clipped, memed, and dissected. Pirate previously worked at Blizzard, the company that's behind World of Warcraft, so obviously he's played a lot of WoW. And he
did not see officially that raid where Pirate Software like ran off, but we definitely covered it, and I totally defended Pirate Software. He absolutely was in the right there, and I still believe it.
Made sure that everyone knew this, because it seems like he wanted to be perceived as this like big brain WoW player. But in one particularly bad run, Pirate's group made some costly mistakes. What did he do? He just dipped. He straight up abandoned his teammates. It didn't get them killed directly, however the vibe was save yourself, I'm out of here. Not really a good look for a permadeath game.
During the daily activities of the guild, Pirate Software ran into a situation where his group, or rather the group he was in, he wasn't the leader, made some mistakes. Being that
now that fair criticism. If you're criticizing him for being like, you know, every man for himself, totally fair, absolutely fair. He absolutely ditched his team, 110%. It's just that he did not. He like, but at the same time, his teammates called run. His teammates called to run.
The game is hardcore. If you die, there's no coming back on that character. You have to make a new one, which can take hundreds of hours. So after the mistakes were made, the group fractured and communication broke down. During the chaos, Pirate Software ran for his life and basically adopted a sort of every man for himself mentality, which didn't necessarily kill his teammates, but he probably could have helped save them.
Now, is that enough?
You can absolutely say that. I think it's totally fair to say that Pirate Software just sucks at World of Warcraft, because anybody with like half a brain would have ran a slow debuff build, especially when you're like facing these hardcore bosses, so you can like make an exit. Like you would think, right, that this like giga Chad, giga brained YouTube guy would like think of something like that.
enough to warrant months of harassment. Absolutely not. But this is the internet, where people will turn any scuffed raid on a video game into a full-blown battle of morality. And honestly, did not help that Pirate acted like, you know, he was a galaxy brain here, and he kept doubling down that he did the right call and he couldn't have done anything else to help his teammates, when this definitely was not the case. And I'm not trying to
I do get, though, I get that people were pissed off, because he totally could have been, like, he could have humbled himself and just been like, listen, y'all, I definitely ran, like, y'all called run, and I freaking ran. I'm sorry if y'all died, you know, it is what it is. And listen, I didn't have Blizzard for slows, like, what do you want me to do? Like, it was either you die or we all die, you know?
sit here and be
But
like,
if he would have just, like, been honest about it, I feel like more people would have just let it go.
backseat gamer, as I haven't played a mage in World of Warcraft since Wrath of the Lich King, but there's a lot of snaring he could have done to at least help his teammates have a better odds of survival here. It seems like he just went, see ya, with no effort
Nah, son, I dipped way before Wrath of the Lich King. I like, honestly, I just, like, could not continue the monthly subscription.
in trying to save them. Because of this, he was nicknamed Roach for his awful performance, which isn't an uncommon name for this practice in the first place. So while obviously harassment is taking it too far, you can definitely argue that when you stream a game like this, you kind of have to know.
Nah, dog, bro, getting nicknamed Roach, like, by your guild for that, like, fair. Honestly, fair. Like, shut up. Like, handle it. Like, that's what it is. That's your guild. That's how guilds work.
That you can get some nicknames coming your way if you act like this in this game.
Yeah, you get Roach if you roached out. You get Rat if you rat somebody out. Like, if you acted like a rat. Like, you know, like, everybody had that one fool who, like, kept stealing shit from, like, the guild chest. And like, when they got caught, that was the rat. That was it.
And at that point, you just kind of have to own it, because what's done is done. But he didn't do that.
Now he becomes the freaking, like, the biatch, like, guy. Like, he does all, now he does all the grinding, all the, like, nonsense that you don't want to do.
And on January 15th
For, like,
this
resources
year,
that
he
the
was
guild
removed
needs.
from the guild. Okay, so I'm not
You
gonna
just
read
can't
all
trust
that,
him with the
but
chest no
he
more.
Basically gives this like in-depth thought.
You can't trust him with the chest
process,
no
or as
more.
he calls strategy behind why.
But, like, what's the point of kicking him out?
Which, look, it's a game.
You could just make him do all the like menial like work that you don't want to do for the guild.
There's no reason to take it this far, but he absolutely could have done way more to help them. And obviously, if you don't play video games, or if you've never
Bro, I
played
used to get invited to Borderlands, like co-op, and then like one time I would, like, because what you could do is you could just, like, sort of hop into other people's games while they had their like their party open. And one time I logged into this, like, Borderlands 1 game, and there was, like, these two guys that were, like, not super well known, but, like, they were known in the community, the Borderlands community, for, like, having a lot of Iridian weapons. And I just completely by chance, by luck, happened to log into the same, like, game as them while they were in the middle of trading a bunch of weapons. So there was, like, a bunch of Iridian weapons, a bunch of, like, really high-end weapons, a lot of rare stuff that was way above my level. And of course, as soon as I logged in, the guy, like, sends me the chat on Xbox, like, yo, like get out, leave. Like, this is our lobby. So of course, like the intelligent monkey that I am, I ran over, picked up as many legendary weapons as I possibly could, like, just completely spammed pickup. And bro, he kicked me from the lobby so quick, bro. I got 13 weapons. I got 13 freaking Iridian weapons, bro. It wasn't all Iridian, right? But it was like 4 Iridian weapons, and the rest were like really high end, like max level. Oh my goodness, bro. I made off like a bandit, bro.
Before this probably seems like
I was a rat for sure.
Burger. Which, I mean, in all reality, in the grand scheme of things, it kind of is, at least this situation. But you have to put a lot of trust in your teammates in a hardcore server like this to not lose hundreds of hours of your own time. So either way, the memes flew, and you would think, okay, just ignore it, just laugh it off, maybe say, yeah.
I'll be real though, like, who cares though? Like, it's the whole point is the content, no? So if you die and you start back over from level 1, like, just make a big deal about it, like, farm some rage clips out of it, and then, like, move on. Start this from level 1 again. Like, shut up. Like sometimes content creators really be, like exaggerating, like shiz. Like, it's like, bro, calm down. It's not that serious.
Yeah, I messed up, and keep moving forward. But no, Pirate did what Pirate does best. He just denies everything. He did the absolute best thing that he could do. This guy is
He
a
doubles down
gigabrain.
every
He does
time, though.
everything perfectly.
No lie.
This
No matter what, he always doubles down.
Essentially became his entire brand. And I'm gonna be real. If that was the end of it, we wouldn't be here. There's a reason I didn't cover it when it happened, because I just didn't feel like it was really enough to talk about. It was
a nothing
funny,
burger,
but like it wasn't really a big enough story. But unfortunately, the pirate saga just kept evolving like a crappy Pokemon. It's kind of like the evolution of like Nosepass. Nobody asked for this evolution, because like once people saw
How dare you? Nosepass is one of the greatest Pokemons to ever exist, and I will not have you badmouth Nosepass, okay? The first evolve of Nosepass is amazing, and the second evolve is just it's just 100 times better. How dare you, sir?
how overly defensive he was, they started digging. And what did they find? The dude essentially LARPing as a genius. One example being like his old live stream VODs where he Googled the solution of a puzzle and then proceeded to pretend to solve the puzzle. Basically, he was on his phone during the stream and suddenly went, "Oh, I know the answer." And everyone was like, "Well, is that because you Googled it, dude?" So Pirate then responded via stream and said that he did not cheat, and seemed pretty taken aback that people even thought that he would ever cheat.
Why did you cheat in Outer Wilds? What? How the hell would you cheat in that game? Bro, we played it all live on stream. Alright, bud. It's a wild-ass thing to say. What the hell?
Honestly, it seems exhausting to LARP as a genius. There's this saying that's like, you should never be the smartest person in the room.
He didn't show the clip. I've seen that clip. That's a wild freaking clip. Like dead ass. He's straight up staring at bro, like I don't know, like I guess like it's fair. There'll be times where I'm reacting like while looking here, but I'm looking at my side monitor because I'm either reading chat or like I'm looking something up on Google, or like I'm on Twitter, or trying to find like a meme, or trying to find like something, you know. But like in that video, bro, it really looked like bro was just Googling something. Like it, I get it. I get why people accuse him of it.
Quite comfy for me, because as long as there's someone
And
else
honestly,
in the room,
I'll be completely honest. The way he reacted about it, like, made him seem even guiltier.
I'm chilling. They can thankfully carry that burden for me, especially if I'm in the same room as Galaxy Brain Pirate Software here. And speaking of Galaxy Brain takes here, he had a bizarre rant where he trashed the Stop Killing Games movement, a campaign created to preserve digital games before companies shut them down forever. And he misrepresented the whole thing like he hadn't read a single word from the mission statement, with one of his statements describing the campaign as used car salesman garbage, and then told the campaign supporters to eat his entire ass. Gee, maybe they would if you didn't keep running away. On a serious note, sir, you're just yelling at people trying to protect nostalgia, all while sounding like a philosophical Reddit mod who steals quotes from stoic Facebook groups. But either way, Pirate made 2 videos on why he didn't support the movement, basically taking the stance that he was standing up for the devs who couldn't stand up for themselves, saying that of course gamers were into this movement, but devs were getting the short end of the stick. And even if some of those points were
but you see, who cares? I am a gamer, not a freaking dev. The hell do I care about the devs?
He was so over the top and harsh about.
Why should I care about them?
He just sounded like a scumbag.
None of the devs give a crud about me whenever they freaking put a microtransaction in the game. Why the hell should I care about them?
And I'm not even coming for this guy personally. It's just he legit just made 2 videos that are extremely hard to watch and have a very I'm better than you attitude during the whole thing.
And it's really easy to say like, oh, you know, that'll get worked out down the line. But we're dealing with government here. If we're going to be putting up these types of ideas specifically in front of government, we need to be calling out the right issues, especially if you don't have precedent set. Because now you're going to be setting precedent on something that doesn't make any sense, with people that may not understand the nuance of our industry, all in the name of saving games. I can't agree with that.
So in short, that's his...
Thank you so much for the follow, Risa.
Hey, so to give more context here, Stop Killing Games is led by Accursed Farms, or Ross. And Ross
Now, I'm sorry if you guys don't know, like, the full extent of Stop Killing Games, but I'm gonna be real with you. Listening to this guy's criticism of it, like, everything he just said, it's all just fancy words. None of it made sense to like... There are some criticisms that I honestly could tell you right now, like, okay, Stop Killing Games, easy, like, this is a criticism, that's a criticism, this is another criticism. None of these criticisms that he just said right now make any sort of sense. Like, listen.
In the name of saving games. Don't have precedent set, because now you're going to.
No, I wanna
If
like
we're
I
going to be
can't I
putting
can't just
I'm
like I
better
can't
than you attitude.
I like it was so like gibberish and nonsense that I just can't move on from it. We gotta break this down.
And it's really easy to say, like, oh, that'll get worked out down the line. But we're dealing with government here. If we're going to be putting up these types of ideas, specifically.
Yeah, we're literally working with government. Literally all they do is make a law just so that they have a precedent and then make adjustments to those laws as new circumstances arise so that the precedent is changed and adjusted to meet the new demands of the new situation. This is literally just getting this is not meant to give us Stop Killing Games. If you actually read it, it's not really intended to be a final solution to this problem. It's intended to just get a foot in. It's intended to just set a base, a solid ground to stand on for more laws, hopefully more laws in the future to be added, and to sort of refine the preservation of a lot of these older games. It's not going to be a perfect solution right off the bat, but at the same time, we need this base stand, so to speak, so that we can start putting other laws on top of it and actually make it work.
In front of government, we need to be calling out the right issues, especially if you don't have.
Now, here's the thing. He says that we need to be calling out the right issues. What issue? He keeps saying that Stop Killing Games is not actually addressing the issue, but he also never gives the alternative. What other issue is more important than this? What problem are we not seeing that your galaxy brain is seeing? You get what I'm saying? He's just sort of saying a bunch of nonsense without actually saying anything. I don't know how else to explain that.
Precedent set. Because now you're going to be setting precedent on something that doesn't make any sense, with people that may not understand the nuance of our industry, all in the name of saving games. I can't agree.
Yeah, we're going to set precedent on something that doesn't make any sense. So the whole system doesn't make any sense to begin with right now. So what you're saying is that since it doesn't make any sense, since it doesn't work right now, I'd rather have it stay not working than have a system that doesn't quite work or doesn't quite make sense, but at least we have a precedent now that we can adjust and work on and sort of fix and actually progress with. You get what I'm saying? This logic of it's broken, so don't even try to fix it. Does it why?
I agree with that.
So in short, that's his take. So to give more context here,
It's a shitty take, and not only is it a shitty take, I don't even think he had a take. I think he just complained. He didn't actually give a take.
Stop Killing Games is led by Accursed Farms, or Ross. And Ross partially blames Pirate's influential...
I'll be completely honest with you. I totally thought Accursed Farms and Ross were two completely different people. I had no idea that Ross was that Ross, specifically that Ross, was the guy from Stop Killing Games. I had no idea.
videos as a reason.
I was
Stop
actually a
Killing
fan
Games
of Ross
is
and had
eventually dissolving
no
right
clue Stop Killing Games was this guy.
Is probably the final.
I had no idea that this Ross was Accursed Farms. Genuinely had no clue. I'm a big fan of Ross. And I was a supporter of Stop Killing Games. Had no clue that it was this guy. I love this guy. He makes some phenomenal content. You should definitely check him out.
Stop Killing Games
Completely unrelated to Accursed Farms and completely unrelated to Stop Killing Games. This guy is just a phenomenal dude. He's made some amazing content in the past.
A little bit like a time traveler would.
I've only ever known him as Ross, though. I never deal with Accursed Farms. It's his deal.
A consumer movement to stop publishers from effectively destroying video games they have already sold.
To be fair, though, I mainly observe his content on collabs, shorts, Twitter, videos, stuff like that. So fair is fair.
Customers. Okay, I really don't want to do this next part, but it's become a liability for the campaign for me not to. Our biggest critic by far is YouTuber and streamer Pirate Software, who goes by Thor. If your only exposure to Stop Killing Games has been this video, then you've been misinformed. This video is...
Peter soft pube hairs. That's the best. Bro, that is...
by someone who does not understand the campaign. has been trying to stop it and has been making up what it is about. Now you might be thinking, okay,
Bro had to pull out the middle school name calling. I love it.
so some YouTuber got something wrong on the internet. So what? See, that was my thinking too. The problem is how incredibly influential this YouTuber has been. Remember that list of coverage on the campaign? Well, best I can tell, Thor's coverage has been bigger than literally anyone else on those lists, except Asmongold. And the only video Asmongold had on this bigger than Thor's was about Thor's video. So for all practical purposes, Thor here has been the #1 voice on the campaign, and he's been lying about what it is.
And here's a compilation that Ross made
Didn't he get outed for being like a furry? I heard about that, for sure.
of Pirate.
Oh, shit, now this is actually really dumb. It's used car salesman garbage. This is it's not only do I not want to back this,
Like, it's like do your own thing, right? Like, I ain't gonna judge you. Like, if you wanna dress up like a dog or whatever, and like do your thing. You know, I'm not gonna judge. Like whatever, it's not my business. But like, don't go talking trash like about other people's like stuff when like you yourself haven't like. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out, like, you don't see me out here, like, I'm not gonna come out here like, bro, I freaking Iron Mouse, you suck. Like, what a bad VTuber. What a fake. Please don't take me out of context. Like, I don't actually believe that. I love Iron Mouse. But, like, you don't see me out here, like, criticizing and judging all these other VTubers, like, on what they're doing, while at the same time, I'm over here, like, not as big as them. You get me? It's just like maybe talk more when you on the same level. You get me?
I'm gonna actively tell people not to.
That don't mean you can't criticize, but like, there's criticizing and then there's like throwing shade. You get me?
It's awful. That is a horrible goddamn direction. That's awful, dude.
See, that's just throwing shade. There's not a whole lot of criticism there. Like, criticism would be like, oh, like, I don't like this, but if you did it this way, it would be better. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, anybody who actually cared about this issue would have been like, yo, this is terrible, but if you reword it, or if you redo this, or you would have, you know, since you're so galaxy brained, you think you'd be able to offer an alternative.
No, eat my entire ass. The level of stupid that I just had to receive was like sitting on Twitter for 12 hours. This sucks.
Yeah, you offer no alternative though.
That's a really stupid ass move. That's an incredibly stupid ass move. I think this is ass. This is complete.
Must be quite a flex to brag about formerly working at a... What? He used to formerly work at a game company? Which one?
Garbage. All of this can eat then. I dropped the mask.
What? Are you telling me he worked at Blizzard?
Ireland.
I've never known that!
No qualms about that. They can
I've never heard about that! No, wait, next you're gonna tell me his dad also worked at Blizzard.
eat my entire ass. The whole thing.
So this is just another example of Pirate just doubling
Did you
down
know
over
that?
and
Did you
over.
know his dad
And
worked at Blizzard?
honestly, disagreeing and continue to double down, that's bad, but nothing comes.
I'm messing with you, I know. I like you. They literally, even when I was a fan of his, I used to make fun of the fact of how often, like, he was my dad works a Nintendo guy.
Close
Actually.
to this, as someone decided to make a parody version of
Genuinely.
a bunch of large streamers in a game called Idle Streaming.
That and like everybody who ever watched him was just like, did you know that his dad is the South Park guy?
It was clearly bait, but
He's the nerd from South Park.
an obvious joke.
By the way, his dad genuinely actually based guy, like really cool guy. Like his Thor's dad, genuinely a really cool guy. Actually, like
And of course, there was a little parody about
I don't know
Pirate.
squat about him, right? Yeah, freaking the Epstein client lists is as real as the employees that were drinking breast milk at Blizzard.
in this video.
I'm just
game.
saying.
As much as you're angry right now, of course I ran.
So everyone's being made fun of. At the end of the day, best thing to do is just take the joke, right? Of course not. It featured an image of a roach.
Do you think he drank some of the breast milk? Do you think Thor drank the breast milk? Or did he know the guy that drank the breast milk?
And allegedly issued a DMCA takedown over a parody that wasn't even in the game yet. Meaning he and his legal team didn't even check before going nuclear. Oh no! Someone depicted me as a pixelated roach. Let me get the lawyers involved. Saying that this reaction is pathetic is an understatement. And the whole DMCA
I mean, yeah, if anything, I'd be, like, proud. I'd be like, hell yeah, bro, I'm in the freaking game. I don't even care if you put me as a cockroach. Just the fact that you put me in the game is kind of like Oh, you like, bro, you telling me I pissed you off so much, you put me in your own video game? Like, that's freaking hilarious. That's so freaking funny. Like, I would laugh my ass off, but who knows? Maybe they did it. Maybe they did it as a like for example, like Asmongold. If you did that to Asmongold and put him in the game as a cockroach, like I think he'd love it.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it'd
ended
actually
up
be a
being
positive
disaster
thing.
because the counterclaim stated that the image and voice used wasn't for the Steam version. And with that, the game ended up being reinstated. And this just gave the gaming community way more fuel for their pirate software fire.
There was a dude earlier today that went on to Reddit and said that he was using.
Yo, genuinely though, and maybe there's like a difference between the two, right? I don't know, but like bro has been to like those like hacking events, like DEFCON and stuff. He has the medals. I'm genuinely starting to wonder now, like, are those actually his medals, or like, did he buy those? Did he get, like, how did he get you know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to question everything, because I saw a video, maybe we'll react to it at some point, but I saw a video where somebody was like tearing apart the files of his video game and sort of criticizing how like just badly what's the word I'm looking for? It was like really badly like it wasn't made well, basically. Like he was just really badly not criticized, badly. I'll keep playing the video and then I'll think of the word.
My voice in a video
Like,
game,
he didn't do
shoot
it
a bunch
well.
of videos of it, and then put that game up on Steam. A lot of people in the thread told him not to do that, that would end up being a legal problem for him. He did it anyway. So I filed a DMCA claim, and he has now filed a counterclaim against me. We're going to take you to court. You're going to lose. You cannot use somebody's likeness or voice in any way inside of your games without their permission. It's a really stupid thing to do. Incredibly so. So I'm going to send this over to...
Would that be considered his likeness? I always assumed. I'm kind of curious because I always assumed when they say somebody's likeness, it was like their actual like, basically a copy of their image, like a copy of their face. You get what I'm saying? Like without changing it enough to be considered fair use. And the right of publicity. Names, likeness, and other identifying characteristics. The state, quality, or fact of being like, resemblance. A similar appearance, a pictorial, graphic, or sculptured representation of something in image. I feel like a cockroach with a wizard hat is like I feel like that wouldn't, like, me personally, I feel like that wouldn't that wouldn't fall in this. Like, if you squint at it, maybe. I don't feel like it. I feel like that's parody. I feel like that's parody and fair use. Like, now, if they were to take like this his actual image here, make a pixel version of it, and with a wizard hat and stuff, fair. But like, it's a cockroach with the wizard hat. Technically, it like represents you or whatnot, but it's like I think it does something like a parody. I wouldn't count it personally, like in my opinion, right? But I'm not a freaking lawyer.
That is his job.
Did he just admit that the roach was his likeness? Apparently his voice was never in the game, but this just keeps happening. Every few weeks, some clip or moment resurfaces where Pirate is once
Yo,
again
I heard
doing
that he fakes his voice.
most and provide.
But his argument was that it's impossible to fake your voice, or to like. I heard that he fakes his voice basically either by deepening his voice throughout the day, or by using like a voice mod. And it's like, bro, his excuse was like that he doesn't use a voice mod or whatever. Like, I don't know how the hell you could prove that, but he also said that it would be impossible to like hold that for 12 hours a day. And being a voice actor who does this stupid voice 12 hours a day, inspired by, you know, freaking SpongeBob, basically, by Ken, like, no, like, you got absolute, I can hold this for 9 hours minimum. Like, that's ridiculous. If you wanted me to talk in a deeper voice for 9 hours, I could also do that. But, that don't really fit with the monkey. You know, that wasn't even the deepest I could go. I could go deeper than that, but I didn't really feel like doing it. But, like, you get what I'm saying? Like I could go, like, especially if I bring the microphone closer and, like, go even lower, like, I could really get into a much, much deeper voice. How's it going, baby? You know, like, I could really get into, like, deeper voice, like, I could go even deeper than that, but, if I freaking, like, I would need to do a little bit of freaking warm-up there, but, you could absolutely hold it. Totally hold it. Like, in fact, this voice that I do now, the freaking monkey voice, it's not my actual voice. I don't actually sound like this, believe it or not. I think I would actually genuinely have to be born with my nuts, like, stuck inside of a vase, or a freaking vice grip, in order for me to reach this freaking height of voice. So this is not, like a natural voice. This is intended to be a voice acting project for me, and so that's why I do this. But like, you can absolutely fake your voice for long hours at a time. In fact, the majority of voice actors, that's what they do.
Adding very little. The latest wave of criticism, same pattern as previously mentioned, just says
I even guarantee you, the vast majority of VTubers, like sexy lady VTubers, they probably don't even sound the way that they sound. They probably like adjust that, you know?
It's called out, and instead of, you know.
Oh, you know what's my favorite? It's technically not a deep voice, but I like doing Dr. Girlfriend from Adventure Brothers. How's it going, darling? They call me Dr. Girlfriend. I'm the sexiest woman in the world. You ever seen Dr. Girlfriend? Oh, dude, I'm hoping YouTube doesn't get mad at me for this. Let me just get a quick, like, let's do, like, the short, oh, crud, I don't even know what the hell I just closed. Let's do, like, the shortest clip of Dr. Girlfriend. "11 seconds, please, YouTube, do not, like, I'm sorry to anybody on YouTube if we just go down right now."
Everyone is here.
It's quite a turnout.
Look over there.
It's quite a turnout.
Oh my god, look what he's got on.
Oh my god, look what he's got on! Dude, I swear, oh my goodness, dude. Like, I keep saying I swear, y'all are gonna accuse me of being a liar at some point, because I keep adding more people, but, like, for sure, like, the Monarch, SpongeBob, freaking, I'm sorry that I don't have your actual voice actor names right now. I'm freaking so terrible at remembering names on the spot. I'm probably freaking artistic or something. That's why I can remember the characters' names, but not the actual. Like freaking the guy who plays Invader Zim. Oh my goodness! Like these are some of my favorite voice actors that have ever existed in all of time, bro. The voice actors for freaking Remy from Ratatouille. The voice actor for Wacko, Yakko, and as well as freaking Cat Dog. The world is a mess with a little cat dog. Anyway. Sorry, let's get back to it. I'm freaking just nerding out on voice acting stuff. It pissed me off. It got personal. A bro really trying to act like, you can't fake a voice for 12 hours. Like, yes, you freaking can. Yes, you freaking can.
It is. He just sticks to his like weird little bunker of denial.
Kinda act
It's
like
not
he
high
knows.
stakes stuff. It's just weird that he's dying on these hills. It's not politics. It's not legal drama. It's literally just like video games and online reputation. And that's what makes all this so fascinating. Like, this is a guy who's blowing up his own career in slow motion because he can't muster up the courage to just apologize or take a step back and reevaluate his own opinions. And I guess right now he's just kind of in this phase where every time people start to forget about him, he does something else that makes everyone go, oh yeah, this guy, I guess he found another hill to die on. So people just clip him, mock him, and even doing dramatic readings.
Okay, we're still good on YouTube, dude. I was genuinely scared.
And the worst part, he seems to be thriving off of it. It seems like the attention, even
So far, YouTube's been chill with it. It was chill with me all yesterday. Like, bro, I like,
when
please.
it's negative, and
Just
I
be
guess
cool,
it's some
YouTube.
kind of fuel for him. And it's not really hard to see how we've got here. Like, he may feel like the victim of some harassment, which, yeah, some of the hate over
I just know I
time has
gotta avoid anything trailer related, anything music related, and anything like just like TV like anything TV related, basically.
been that. So he sticks around and doesn't back down to
Or
anyone.
mainstream
If only
media
he just
related,
had
I
that
should say.
attitude when it came to his teammates in World of Warcraft. And now, honestly, if he even wanted to change, he's stuck in this like performance of like resisting the masses, because backing down would feel like defeat, not just the mob, but also to himself, I guess. Because let's be real, I wouldn't be here making this video if he didn't find a new hill to die on every week or so. It's just kind of like watching this like weird ego implosion play out in real time. And my biggest takeaway from all this is just why? Why tank your entire reputation over some Reddit posts, a few clips, a parody in an indie game that only got attention because you tried to take
What
it
was
down?
that one
Because,
video,
At this
uh,
point, Pirate
hold on,
Software
hold
is
on,
really
hold on,
just
hold
a
on.
victim of himself, because I don't even see the upside of becoming just a massive whiner. But hey, if you want to check out Stop Killing Games, I'll link it in the description down below, because I actually agree that if you buy a game, you should be able to play it, no matter if it's now or 5 years from now. And apparently, according to a certain person we talked about in this video, that's a hot take. But at the very least, the game should be available offline. And if the devs need to disconnect servers because I guess the game isn't profitable anymore, at least they should allow the community members to spin up community servers. But hey, what do I know? Let me know what you think, because I won't DMCA your opinion.
Oh, shit. A cockroach! We got a cockroach!
We got a cockroach, bro. OzDaMonke
This
should
streamer
totally
destroyed
freaking
his
make that
internet
his
block.
freaking his freaking like every time somebody subscribes or follows.
Servers because I guess the game isn't
We got a
profitable anymore. At
cockroach!
least they should allow the community members to spin up community servers. But hey, what do I know? Let me know what you think, because I won't DMCA your opinion.
Oh, shit. A cockroach! We got a cockroach!
Okay, so it seems like we're talking.
Bro, I gotta find this freaking meme. There's no way I'm gonna find it right now. Damn it, dude! I need to start. You know what? I'm gonna start making a playlist of every freaking meme I ever enjoy. There was this freaking meme where there was this guy who basically like, I don't like, he just starts eating like a piece of paper or something like, or like something like that, right? And like his friend is just like, what are you doing? Stop that! And like, but he just keeps shoveling, or like maybe it's like a stapler or something, but he just keeps shoving it down his throat, and his friend's like, bro, stop! What are you doing? Stop! And he's just like, but he keeps freaking shoving this stuff down his throat, and he's just like, stop! What are you doing? You're hurting yourself! Stop it! It just won't freaking stop! Like, you know what? This is basically what I feel like Pirate Software is doing, where like he just keeps like destroying his own reputation, and like I feel like there's a lot of people going like, what? Stop! What are you doing? Just say you're sorry and say you were wrong. Stop! You're freaking destroying your own. Like he's lost how let me see. Let's go to his social blade. How many subscribers has he lost? Pirate Software. Is it like all one word or what the frick? Oh, okay, there we go. Damn! Damn! Damn, 190,000 subscribers lost in the last 30 days. God, like, bro, stop eating the stapler. Just take it out your mouth. Nah. Bro, it's like 10K a day. And everyone's at church on Sunday, so nobody's watching on YouTube. Tuesdays, everybody's at the movies. Because Tuesdays, they give discounted ticket prices in the theaters. Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's probably the day he takes off, by the way. I'm just making all that up. I made all that up. I don't know what the hell he has to do, because there's another Monday here he's missing. Who the hell knows? But roughly about 10K a day. Weekly average, he's losing about 60K. Damn. Oh, damn, it's only been 110 of them were all just in the last 15 days. Oh, bro, it's going down. Meet me at the bar. It's going down. Meet me at the club. It's going down. Bro, this dude needs to apologize or else it's going down. Alright. Ayoo, Monodachi! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Saru!